Protests erupted for a second night in downtown Des Moines. You can see here people marched around the East Village before crossing the river to the Court Avenue district. Now, protesters want justice for George Floyd. The Minnesota black man died earlier this week in police custody. Now, his arrest video showing former officer Derek Chauvin kneeling onto his neck for minutes has sparked outrage for 5 straight days. Now, the protest escalated early this morning. Protesters broke into the Hy-Vee on Court Avenue just after 2 a.m. KCCI's Lauren Donovan is live downtown with the first look at the damage. Lauren, good morning.
Yes, crews are out here beginning to clean it all up now, Ticia. But you can see here there's extensive damage to the Court Avenue Restaurant and Brewing Company. This is just one of many businesses here in the area that has its windows busted out. And this was supposed to be the triumphant return for bars and restaurants in this area after 2 months of being closed because of coronavirus. Now they've got another problem to deal with. We spoke to the president of the Court Avenue district, and he says this is really just another punch to the gut. They didn't have anything to do with these issues. They said it's not deserving of this. These businesses, you can see spray paint is up here as well. There's definitely a number of spray paint displays around this area, including the name of George Floyd and other spray paint murals denouncing authorities on the buildings surrounding us. Now, trash cans are strewn all over the place. Glass is also broken over at the 4th and Court Hy-Vee. You mentioned that, but also the Tipsy Crow bar. It is completely battered. Now, we have spoken with Des Moines police. They tell us 25 people are in custody for subsequent events surrounding all of this that broke out around 2 a.m. as the bars were closing. And here is what they had to say about the issues that ensued.
What would be really helpful is if when we start having these incidents, if people would not just come down and stand around to watch. All that does is egg these folks on. It makes a complicated scene for us to try and negotiate, and it also puts a lot of innocent people in danger.
And police say to that effect, they had no choice but to just allow the damage to happen because there were people still out in this area enjoying the bars, going out. We did speak to the president of the Court Avenue district, and they said most of the bars were at half capacity. So even with not that many people here, there was that concern still around. We're going to talk to him a little bit more coming up in the next half hour. We'll share some more information just on the business standpoint of the damage here. We're live on the Court Avenue district. Lauren Donovan, KCCI 8 News, Eyewitness News leader.
Lauren, thank you. As demonstrations escalated, police deployed tear gas to push back protesters. State Representative Vakeo Abdul Samad spoke to us just after he was hit with the gas himself. He made this plea to parents. Take a listen.
Parents, you got to help us. You got to come down here. You got to help us dispel this crowd. You know, they're in pain. We can come up with some solutions and get them to talk and do some things later. Tonight, they need to be safe.
Now, it was the second night Representative Abdul Samad attempted to de-escalate protests in Des Moines. Now, Governor Kim Reynolds issued a statement after the first night of violent protests. She writes, in part, the unsettling and criminal act of violence that robbed George Floyd of his rights and his life was unconscionable and must be met with swift justice. As Iowans, it is right for us to react in different ways, but it is never right to react with violence. The violence that happened last night in Des Moines undermines the message of change and hope that so many seek. Now, Des Moines Mayor Frank County called Friday's demonstration needless, saying, quote, like hundreds of other Des Moines residents, I attended last night's rally. It was peaceful and powerful as it was intended. It had a purpose. Unfortunately for some, that wasn't acceptable, and they took matters into their own hands. Now, hundreds of Iowans participated in a peaceful protest yesterday afternoon. They marched down University Avenue in Des Moines in honor of George Floyd and other black lives lost recently, like Breonna Taylor in Kentucky and Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. Community leaders kept a close eye on the crowd after Friday night, and demonstrators kept the peace.
I think it's resilient and powerful. We've got a lot of people out here. Lines have been crossed too many times, and I think people are acknowledging that.
I think it'll be peaceful. We're obviously been peaceful this entire time.
Tonight, there will be a candlelight vigil in honor of George Floyd. Organizers moved the vigil to Union Park at 6 o'clock tonight, and people are asked to bring candles, and many will kneel in solidarity.